Huh, I wonder what that button does. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Hey, what's up my fellow twisters? Welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. Today we are taking a look at an awesome 3x3 trapdoor that will make an epic entrance to your hidden base. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here is my 3x3 trapdoor entrance, and it is built into the floor, as you can see. Now we could go ahead and hit this button to open it up, and bam! Check this out, guys. We can now jump down into our base, and if you guys have noticed, there is really no way to get out of this unless you make your own exit by continuing the tunnel down into the ground. Now, this is the basic concept. Of course, we have a 3x3 area that's going to open up that you guys could jump down into, and if you do come back on the outside, you can hit the button to reclose it. And of course, you could add in a timer for it to close behind you if you so choose. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at how to build this awesome trapdoor. Alright, so to build this, you want to go ahead and get a 10x9 area and then copy this pattern I have built into it. And this is basically going to be the area for the input, and this is going to be the area that the entrance will be located. So let's go ahead and start building this up. So I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a different color block. That way you can see where I'm placing these down. So let's go ahead and just grab yellow, place down 2 blocks over here, and then extend it by 2 more to make a 2x3 area. Do the same thing on the other side, and then place down 2 over here right in between the inputs and the entrance itself. Okay, so once you have that, grab yourselves some sticky pistons, place 2 down over here with another one right next to it, and then extend this up 2 more rows just like that. So now we have a 3x3 area of sticky pistons. Do the same thing on the other side just like this. There we go. And then place down 3 sticky pistons right on top of each other. That's located at the area for our inputs. Alright, so now what we need to do is grab ourselves some more blocks, place down 2 blocks at the bottom right over here with another block next to it yet again, and then we place down a block at the bottom here and then 3 over here as well. And then we want to grab some sticky pistons, place it facing up on top of these blocks that we just placed down on all areas of our sticky pistons. And finally, we want to grab another block of our choice, and this is going to be the floor block. So in my case, I'm going to grab iron blocks and just place it on top of these sticky pistons to complete this configuration. Alright, so once you have that, you want to go ahead and grab yourselves some redstone torches, place it on the bottom block, which is the first block that you place down. And once you have that, we could go ahead and start working on the redstone. And what we need to do is basically place down a block on the back of the first sticky piston at the bottom right over here, place down 3 blocks on this side, 1 block up like that, 2 blocks right over here, 1 block up, 1 block down, and then finally 1 block up. Now we need to grab ourselves some redstone dust, place it all along these blocks just like this, place down a redstone repeater going into this block, and then a bit of redstone dust in between that. Now we want to go ahead and grab ourselves another block, place it right over here, there, an upside down slab on this piston over there, place down a bit of redstone dust in between those blocks, and then we want to place down a block right over there, 2 blocks over here, 1 block up like that, and then extend this by 1 more, place down an upside down slab like that, place down a redstone repeater going into this block, and set that to 3 ticks. Do the same thing on this side, set this to 3 ticks, and then going into this block with a bit of redstone dust here and here, and that should be all of the redstone now configured for the right hand side of our system. Alright, so what we need to do now is repeat the bottom section of this as well as this part on the other side. So let's go ahead and do that. Place down 3 blocks right over here, 1 block up like that, place down 2 blocks over here, 1 block down here, up like that, up over here, place down a bit of redstone dust here with a redstone repeater going into that block, then set some redstone dust down over here, here, and all along these blocks, place down another block over here, there, with an upside down slab on this piston, a bit of redstone dust here, then place down a block over there, an upside down slab over here, then place down a redstone repeater going into that block, set this to 3 ticks, and then a bit of redstone dust there, and that should be all of the redstone now completed for our first set of pistons. Now the last thing we need to do is add in the remaining pistons, and to do this we want to go ahead and place down a block right over here, extend it to the left side, Then grab ourselves a redstone repeater and get a signal coming from this block going into another block of our choice like that, and then extend it over to this side by 1 and then make a 3 by 2x2 area or a 3x3 area, just like this. Grab ourselves some sticky pistons, place 2 sticky pistons facing this way towards the middle, a block down here, a block up like this, and then place down a slime block right on the top of the sticky piston, and then one more on the side of that. Place down some obsidian blocks right on our system. I'm gonna just go ahead and grab these. There we go. Place down an obsidian block right over here, and then an obsidian block on the left and right hand side of our slime block. And then place down 2 blocks on the top like that, 1 block at the bottom, and actually replace this with iron blocks if you're trying to make the floor like the same pattern. And now what we need to do is grab ourselves redstone repeaters, place 1 over here, 2 over here, 1 back here, set this one to 4 ticks, set this one to 3 ticks, and then connect this all up using redstone, and that should be your entire system now completed. Now the final thing we do need to do is, of course, block up this area, and I'm just going to build up 2 blocks over here on either side, 1 block down like that, and then 4 or 5 blocks up like this. There we go, and bam, that is pretty much our system. I did make it out of a bunch of different colored blocks, that way you guys can see what I'm doing, but that is basically, you know, the system itself. Alright, so now let's go ahead and basically activate this by grabbing ourselves a lever and activating the front input block, and as you can see, it's basically going to create our floor. Alright, so that is pretty much our trapdoor, guys. If I did fail to mention, it is 5 blocks deep, the hole itself, and when you do activate the system, it does push up the block by 1, so that's really why I want to build it 5 blocks down. So anyways, guys, that basically wraps up today's redstone tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please take 1 second to smack the like button. I definitely would appreciate it, as well as I do want to do a Q&A this weekend. Maybe if I get enough good questions. If you guys want to leave a question down below, go ahead and type in twist Q&A, hashtag twist Q&A, and I will try to grab those questions and do them for a video. Now, to make a good question, I do recommend you go back and watch my previous episodes. I've done about 7 of these, and I will try to link it in the description for you guys to watch them. And yet again, try not to repeat any questions, and try to ask something funny or just crazy. That way we can make a fun and interesting video together. Anyways, this was Twist, and I'll see you guys next time.